It's hard, dude.
I want to rush this because I hate how anxious. Like I'm anxious because I'm taking your time doing this.
You got a meeting in 8 minutes. Hey everybody, welcome to Trending. My name is Matt. It's my friend Joe.
How's it going?
Great to see you today, Joe.
Good to see you.
Today is January 13th.
It is.
About 9:30 in the morning. Looking forward to spending some time with you today. We take today's top trending topics on Google, a couple from Twitter today.
Okay.
And we're just going to try to talk about them from our faith perspective and just see what's going on in the world and what we can do with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you ready? Let's just jump right in.
Let's do it, man.
The first one, have you heard about the asteroid?
No.
Okay. We got to hit space, right? Space is our beat. We got to talk about space every week, or almost every week.
That's right.
So there is an asteroid heading towards Earth that is supposed to pass by on January 18th, so next week. I think it's like about a kilometer wide, so 3,400, whatever the math is, miles wide. So a big asteroid. For a while, they were concerned it was going to be like dangerously close to Earth, but they've officially said that we're in the clear.
Right.
It's supposed to be about, I think, like 1 million miles away. But I mean, like in space, that's not a whole lot. And
that's right.
When they were tracking it long ways away, they were a little concerned about it. But now it's coming up next week, and it looks like we're going to be just fine. Okay. So if you heard about the asteroid, no worries. We're going to be okay.
Well, are we going to be able to see it? Like the
I don't know.
Like the tail.
I don't.
Of it
I have not heard that, so I don't know.
Coming in hot.
I don't know, but it's just interesting timing because have you seen Don't Look Up on Netflix?
No.
So there's a new movie on Netflix that's about this exact thing. An asteroid actually hits Earth, and it's kind of like a catastrophic thing. So it's just kind of funny timing. There's a big Netflix movie about an asteroid hitting Earth, and then like the next week we came pretty close. So I guess Netflix is predicting the future now. I don't know.
Man, so that is an interesting phenomenon how that happens. So like we just got finished reading a book as a family. It's like a kids fiction book, and it is like talking about pandemic and political strife and people spreading a disease and stuff. And so we're like, this is weird how this is written before there was a COVID-19 pandemic. But it's like spot on, right?
It's weird how that happens.
And like surely you've heard of the sinking of the Titan. So this is a book written about a ocean liner built in Northern Ireland that hits an iceberg and sinks.
Yes, right.
It was made before the actual Titanic, which is so eerily close to the name of the. It's like how do people know? Like get this like premonition of these things, right?
It is crazy.
It's wild when it happens.
It is. Yeah. But rest assured, looks like we're going to be just fine with the asteroid.
Okay.
So that's
carry
the first
on.
one.
Nothing to see.
Nothing to see here. Don't look up. But anyways, okay. A little bit of a trigger warning. We got a kind of a controversial one, but I want to get your take on it.
Okay.
So Hillary Clinton is trending this morning.
Okay.
And one reason why she is because there's beginning to be these rumors that it might be Hillary versus Trump in 2024.
Oh, wow.
There's people kind of pushing for both of them. Both of them, I think, are just kind of having conversations that are leading people to believe that they might be thinking about it.
Okay.
So she specifically is trending this morning. I haven't gone too deep down that hole, so I don't know. I mean, that's a long ways away. Who knows?
Right.
A lot will happen between now and then. They will both be very old when that comes around. So who knows?
Right.
But here's my question for you, John. Again, we are not political. Like we're not trying to talk about politics. So I'm not going to say anything good or bad about either of them.
Okay.
But I think a lot of people don't like either of them, right?
Right.
And 2016 was a brutal year.
Right.
When they were running, it was brutal. Mm-hmm. And I feel like our culture today, 6 years later, is still reeling from that. I think our political parties are still. I think a lot of the division we see now is kind of because of that race. Mm-hmm. I won't get into the details, but like my family has been kind of torn apart because of that election.
Sure.
And I think we're not alone. I think a lot of people. Just that election was rough on a lot of people.
Right.
So put your pastor hat on for a minute, or your pastor collar, or whatever as you will.
Yes.
For people who hear this news, and that might terrify them, that we might be not necessarily about either candidate, but just that we're getting into this political season again.
Right.
These topics are going to come up.
Right.
If they're getting kind of triggered, like, oh no, not again, here we go.
Right.
What's your pastoral word of encouragement to them today?
So I would once again stress patience. we have to not get so rattled by the things that wash up ashore every single day, because we may not be aware of it, but like when we do that day after day, when we allow anxiety to flare up, it does shape us to be more anxious people. It's like that's the way anxiety works. Anxiety doesn't we don't experience it and then there's like a catharsis or cathartic moment and then we can move on like we've healed from something. No, but it's an evergreen issue that shapes us into more and more anxious people. And so I would just say let's be patient about this. It's a long way off. But in a mystery, it's going to be here before we know it. And I would just say try to practice curiosity, something that we're studying at the leadership board level is some different practices of peacemaking, and one of them is curiosity. Curiosity means you have to ask questions instead of jumping to conclusions. And so let's say they do become people who are candidates in the primaries, and we have friends in our life who prefer either one of them. Instead of saying, oh, that's a terrible idea, X, Y, and Z, we should say, I'm just curious, why out of all the options out there, are you really counting on this person? And then what I would do, instead of the headline clickbait type stuff, begin to ask that person, what about their policies do you admire? And let's just be honest, a lot of people don't have the foggiest idea about their policies. They really just kind of admire them as a public figure. And so I guess what I would stress for any election for all of us is to not just like a person because of their political affiliation, party affiliation, but are they able to lead? Because these people are being elected, and we have no idea what they're going to have to encounter in the days to come. And so what clergy have said, pastors and ministers have said from all ages of the church history, they have said, okay, really do your thinking, really do your praying, but also consider what type of mettle this person has as a leader, particular things that we're not quite expecting to happen down the road. How are they going to respond in a moment of tension? And that might be the best person to vote for, because we need a leader and not just a person that we admire for all that we know about them. So those are a couple things that I would say are evergreen conclusions to any public service election that's happening out there. So anyways, a couple thoughts.
And I think especially now, since it is several years away still, I think it's wise, maybe we're contributing to the problem by talking about it. I hope not, but just try to be calm and just wait it out and see. There's no need to worry today about November 2024 today. So just take it a day at a time and just see where things go and take it day by day with prayer and with a good attitude and with curiosity.
That's right.
I understand, it's hard, especially with the world that we live in. So.
That's right. Absolutely.
Okay, well, I've got a couple of pieces of just kind of quick, happy pop culture news. Just random.
Okay, all right.
So,
lighten the mood.
Yes, lighten the mood. The rest of them are pretty happy topics. So, Megan Fox got engaged last night.
Congrats.
So, Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. Are you a Machine Gun Kelly fan?
I have no idea who that person is.
He's a musician.
Okay.
I don't follow him very closely, but they're kind of just one of those tabloid couples that are just everywhere. So,
all right.
Congratulations to Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. They got engaged.
Many happy returns.
Yes. And along with them, Simon Cowell got engaged yesterday.
Who would have thought that he would find somebody that can tolerate him, right?
Yes. So again, congratulations. So Lauren Silverman is his fiance's name. I think they've been together for a while, I think. Good. So anyways, just some random happy Hollywood news. Congrats to two new couples out there.
Yes. Whatever happened to Simon Cowell? Is he still on a show?
I think he might still be affiliated with America's Got Talent somehow. Gotcha. Or Britain's Got Talent, or I think he's in the talent universe.
Is he still wearing V-neck tees?
Probably black or white V-necks. I think is exclusive his wardrobe. So yes,
nice.
You can I don't watch either of those shows. So if we're wrong, let us know. But I think he's still in the Got Talent universe.
And we mean no disrespect to those who DVR that show. And
no, it's great. There's a lot of great.
You just can't watch it all.
Yes, exactly. All
right.
Okay, one more kind of COVID-related news, just kind of a heads up for people. The N95 masks are trending this morning.
Yeah.
I guess there's been kind of an uptick in false knockoff brands that aren't necessarily as secure as the actual N95s.
Yes.
Have you heard any of that?
Yeah, I just heard some reporting on it this morning, and they're saying that there's a guy, his name's Mask Nerd, he's dubbed himself that. It's he's got a website, and over the past year he's been testing different masks out there for the sake of people who want to know these things. And he actually said the duck-faced ones are the best, and they're the most comfortable. And he claims, of according to Mask Nerd. And, okay, we just need it like Mask Nerd does not support.
Oh yeah, we have no affiliation with Mask Nerd.
That's right.
Right. Okay.
But he said that like you could probably run a marathon in a mask like that. It's so comfortable, it's breathable, and so I think so. I immediately, I'm so led by this stuff, I guess. But I went to Amazon just to see like what these things cost and stuff. I think like almost anything else in life, you get what you pay for, and so if there is if you're looking for a mask, and if it's like super cheap, is probably not the one you want to get. You want to get the ones where you have to pay a little bit more, but they do bring the protection that you might be looking for if you're looking for a mask. So,
yeah. Speaking of running a marathon, maybe that's what you do next year. You do a suit and a mask.
Maybe like a Bane, like the or like just a helmet with a face mask.
There you go. I like it.
No.
So if you are looking for a mask, if you just Google N95, there's a bunch of articles that are on the top today that talk about things you can look for, like brands that are good or bad or whatever. So if you're going to buy some masks and you're curious about that, just do a quick Google. I think you'll find what to look for there.
Gotcha.
So,
all right.
Okay, Mr. Harry Styles is training this morning.
No way.
Are you a Harry Styles fan?
Is he with what band is he with?
Oh man, Joe, you're so old.
I'm
So
sorry.
just kidding. He started out with One Direction.
Okay, 1D.
But now he is solo. He's a solo artist now. He's got a couple albums out of a solo project. He's training this morning because he was announced as the headliner for Coachella this year, which was like one of the big music festivals that kind of is like one of the.
You're right.
Here's kind of the big artists you need to know this year. They kind of get a lot of the big names. So Harry Styles, Kanye West, and Billie Eilish were the top billed people for Coachella this year.
Nice.
So if you're a concert goer, a festival goer, or someone in your family is, the names are out for Coachella.
That's right.
Go check him out. And there's rumors that Harry Styles might have new music soon. He's got good music. I like him.
Yeah?
It's probably not cool to say, but I think he's got good music.
That's okay, man. Like, are we really looking for cool points anymore?
No. We're officially old dads now, so we can give that up. But Harry Styles.
Nice.
Okay, I've got one more for you.
Okay. Let's do it.
There is what people are calling the first big internet trend of 2022 is just now upon us.
Okay.
Do you know about Wordle?
Wordle. No.
Wordle. I'll put some pictures on the screen here just for a second. So it's the first I've been starting to see some screenshots that people are posting on Facebook and Instagram and whatever. So it's a new a word game. Okay. It's I don't think it's an app. I think it's just a website. Okay. So if you just Google Wordle, it'll pop up. So it's a word game where you've got 5 boxes, and so you try to guess what word it is, and you've got I think you got 6 tries. And it tells you if you've got the right letter but in the wrong space, or if the right letter's in the right space, or whatever. And so people are now, it's hard. I did one round this morning, and I got it in 5 tries, but it's hard because you're just shooting in the dark.
Wow.
And it has to be a real word. You can't just type in characters.
Okay.
So anyway, it's beginning to show up on people's social media feeds, and it's kind of the next, the first big internet trend of 2022 is what people are saying.
I think that's a step in the right direction.
Yes.
I mean, this time last year, weren't they kicking down urinals and things like that on TikTok and breaking stuff?
Yes.
Now we're spelling again. That's great. We need Lila Lansdowne up in here.
Yeah, that's right. Lila won the spelling bee. She was among the spelling bee winners. So yeah, we need more people like that in the world.
That's right. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So if you've got a few minutes to kill on the internet today, just Google Wordle. And let us know how you do. If you can figure out the word, I think you get 6 tries. It's tougher than it sounds.
I kind of feel like I should try it since you've already done it.
Yeah.
I should try it right now.
You want to?
Well, let me get my phone.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so I just pick a random letter.
So you have to pick a 5-letter word, and you have no clue. So just guess. Just guess any 5-letter word.
Okay, so let's see here. Enter.
There you go. Enter. Yep. There you go. Okay. So E is the right letter in the right spot, but none of the rest are in the word.
So you got this today.
Yes. What? So now you try another word. E is in the right spot, but the rest are wrong.
So this is gonna take us forever.
Yeah, I'll do a time lapse or something.
Oh, okay. All right. Dude, this is really tough.
It's hard.
That's not even a word.
Say it. So A is the right letter, but in the wrong spot.
2 hours later.
No, I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. This is hard. Gosh. I don't know. I'm just gonna get this game over with.
Oh, okay.
So
Abby.
Abby is
So here,
the word. I'm gonna do that every day.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is fun.
I'm so
So try Wordle today and let us know if you succeed.
man.
It's fun. It's
It
addictive.
is fun.
You can see
It
how
is.
it's going to be this next thing that kind of picks up.
I can see it like bonding families and work groups and stuff.
Yeah.
Small groups in church. Like I can just see like, did you get the word today? How many
Yeah.
tries did it take you?
Yep.
Right? Like,
Yep.
kind of a healthy competition
I like it.
of sorts. Okay.
All right.
What a neat word too. And Abbey is like a kind of religious center in some religious orders. So
There you go.
good times.
It was just perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect fit.
Yes. Yes. All right.
All right. We actually hit 6 things today, and you got a meeting, so we got to go.
All right.
Thanks to you for watching.
Yes.
Happy Thursday. Have a great weekend.
We'll
and
see you next
hope
time.
hope to see you next time.
Sounds good.
See ya.
See ya.